Welcome to Hunter Beyond Time and Space Chapter 20. Group Chat of Time Travelers. It seems like I won't be able to leave Los Angeles. After failing to buy a train ticket, Jiang Shui tried to buy a plane ticket, but the result was the same. All ticketing attempts have failed. This mysterious organization has eyes and ears everywhere. Qingchen doesn't want to be confined to just one city, so no matter what the other party's intentions are, it's better not to expose oneself. Jiang Shui suddenly asked, "By the way, Qingchen, how come we haven't seen your parents in the past 2 years? Do you live here alone?" "Yeah," Qingchen nodded. "They got divorced, so I live here alone." "Oh, Aunt Jiang Shui, what do you do for work?" "I'm an art teacher at the nearby Bema Elementary School." Jiang Shui didn't say anything else. She got up and picked up the dishes on the table. "I'll go wash the dishes." "No need, you can leave them there." "I'll wash them later," Qingchen said. "No, I can't let you cook and wash the dishes." "I'll do it." Jiang Shui walked into the kitchen ignoring Qingchen's protest, leaving Qingchen and Li Tongyun in the living room. At this moment, the little girl Li Tongyun suddenly lowered her voice and said, "Brother, you never looked at my mom before. Is it because you think she's pretty that you invited her in today?" Qingchen was speechless. "What does that have to do with anything? Don't make assumptions." "But my mom really is pretty," Li Tongyun muttered under her breath. Qingchen couldn't help but smile. Kids these days are too smart for their own good. However, he didn't invite Jiang Shui in because she was pretty. It was because she knew things he wanted to know, like the mysterious organization and the inner world. Jiang Shui worked quickly, and soon she had washed all the dishes in the sink. Seeing that there were dirty clothes in the bathroom, she picked them up and said, "Qingchen, it's not easy for you to live alone here. In the future, just bring your dirty clothes to Auntie, and I'll wash them for you. Let's go, Xiaoyun, it's time to go home. Your brother Qingchen still has to study." "Wait, I can wash them myself." Before Qingchen could finish his sentence, Jiang Shui had already taken Li Tongyun and left, leaving him no chance to respond. Qingchen stood in the dimly lit house in a daze, completely caught off guard by Jiang Shui's actions. He went back to his bedroom and lay down on the bed, thinking about what he should do next. There were already 999 unread messages in the class WeChat group, and everyone was discussing the time travelers. Even the events that happened to Jiang Shui tonight had become the talk of the town in Luo City, and maybe it would even make it to the trending topics tomorrow. Students, office workers, and even the real elites were all paying attention to the 3 words, time traveler. He glanced at the chat logs in the class group, and whenever someone discussed the characteristics of time travelers, Nangingchen would always speak up, saying things like, "These time travelers must be very outstanding themselves." At this moment, Qingchen honestly wished that Nangingchen would time travel to the 18th prison. Although it would mean that he couldn't hide his identity anymore, the expression on Nangingchen's face would be priceless. Qingchen opened the search engine, wanting to see if Xiao had posted any new strategies, but her live stream was still dark, with no updates. He looked at his WeChat again, and his mother still hadn't sent him a message. Just as he was about to go to sleep, his phone suddenly rang. The caller ID showed Mom. Qingchen sat up and answered the phone. "Hello." On the other end of the phone, Zhang Wanfang said, "Xiaochen, Mom has already sent the living expenses to your dad." However, Qingchen hadn't seen his living expenses in a long time. "Mom, this week." Qingchen wanted to say that he needed to pay for his textbooks, but before he could finish his sentence, Zhang Wanfang said in the phone, How suddenly got a fever, so he won't go see you this weekend. "Alright, go to bed early and don't fall behind in your studies." "Okay, sure," Qingchen said before hanging up the phone. He finally got a call, but it seemed like his mother had already forgotten about his skipping school. However, it didn't matter. At this moment. Qingchen, are you there? Nan Gingchen sent a message in the middle of the night. What's up? Qingchen asked. I just found a group online that welcomes all time travelers to join and communicate. Do you want to go? I'll send you the group number, said Nan Gingchen enthusiastically, already looking like a time traveler. Qingchen replied, we're not time travelers, so why should we join? Nan Gingchen paused before saying, just to have some fun and maybe learn some new things. If we ever become time travelers, we can get some information beforehand. I'm not interested. You can go, Qingchen said. He wasn't interested in the time traveler group at all. What if it was a trap set by a mysterious organization, waiting for everyone to fall into the net? Maybe there was no danger, but he didn't want to be restricted either. Only someone like Nan Gingchen would be interested in all the commotion. You're not going. I'll go by myself, Nan Gingchen said. Then he disappeared. A little while later, Qingchen was feeling a bit sleepy when Nan Gingchen appeared again. Qingchen. What's wrong? Qingchen asked helplessly. The group owner said he's a time traveler and brought back hundreds of pairs of high-tech socks from the inner world. They not only prevent odor and sweat but also make people walk faster and live longer. They use nanotechnology to stimulate acupoints. Do you want 2 pairs? Nan Gingchen asked. What? Qingchen thought that these scammers were ridiculous. They could make use of any hot topic. He knew that the time traveler group was unreliable, but he didn't expect it to be this unreliable. Did you buy any? Qingchen asked. I'm broke. If I had the money, I might buy a pair to try. Nan Gingchen replied. Qingchen held back for a while and then said, impressive. Nan Gingchen continued, there's another time traveler in the group who claims to have obtained a genetic drug from the inner world. After drinking it, they can become extraordinary. Okay, what else did they say? Qingchen now realized that the whole group was a scam. Another time traveler in the group said he met some rich women who are willing to pay a lot of money to have a child. He can help with the introduction. Okay. What else did they say? Qingchen guessed that everyone in the group was a scammer except for Nan Gingchen, who was a fool.